Welcome back, Five Signs, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're taking care of yourself, all right? By identifying your intuition, okay, and creating that health relationship with yourself, by managing your emotions, okay? So you can bring in your spiritual health, spiritual wealth, because Five Signs, you're about inspiration. You're the born to love. You're the walking example of the lesson of power, okay, Five Signs? You're looking at maybe a reunion, or you're looking at maybe your circle of friends. Maybe you're looking at maybe your feelings when it comes to maybe cancer. Maybe you're looking at maybe fairness, balance, and truth when it comes to reunion, or when it comes to your circle of friends. Maybe you're looking at maybe your feelings when it comes to your circle of friends, my darlings. Maybe when it comes to maybe events or partying, or maybe gossiping, or maybe someone come together with a third party person, with a cancer person. Maybe you feel you need to reunite, okay, so maybe you're looking at maybe a nurse, okay, Five Signs. Maybe you're looking a bit moody, but go within yourself and look at your own imagination. Blend the mind, the body, and the soul with the heart, the seat of the soul, to enhance your intuition. Because I can see you being very prudent. Okay, maybe someone in your energy is being very sulky, very touchy, very unstable with their emotions. Could be a third party person, or you could be looking at a reunion, Five Signs, okay? Or you're looking at blending the mind, the body, and the soul to co-create with the universe, to bring in your creativity, to make breakthroughs. Maybe you're looking at maybe a third party person when it comes to maybe their actions, energy, and intentions. It could be a cancer person, or maybe you're saying I am in my feelings when it comes to reunion, or maybe you're looking at maybe a third party person, or maybe you're looking at an event. Maybe you're looking at your ships to come through, maybe looking at a personal journey, maybe you're trying to stay afloat, all right, when it comes to your feelings. Maybe you don't want it to be unstable, because maybe you're looking at a third party person, but it looks like maybe a gay or third party person, a cancer person, or Aries person. Maybe you're looking at maybe a cancer or Aries person in your energy, Five Signs. Because now you're looking at maybe the energy, intentions, and actions by using your intuition. There seems to be lots of echoes behind the scenes. Maybe the scenes in front looks very perfect, but behind the scenes it looks like there's lots of gossiping, malicious, when it comes to too many maybe third party energies. Maybe you're looking at maybe a player when it comes to maybe your stability. Maybe your stability is in question when it comes to trying to stay afloat, when it comes to your energy and your emotions. Five Signs, maybe you're making a decision. Maybe you're making a judgment call, okay, when it comes to maybe a third party person or reunion, when it comes to your stability. Maybe your stability, my darling, is too much party, too much third party energy, to player on adventure. Maybe someone has an sexual adventure, someone that's here today, gone tomorrow. If you want a good time, there you go. If you want a long time, this is not stability. So maybe looking at a decision when it comes to maybe looking at maybe when it comes to looking at intuition. Maybe look at the fine details. Now you've got the angels calling. You have a calling, you have a purpose. You have to make a decision. Maybe you're making a final call when it comes to maybe your stability with a third party person, or maybe you want to stabilize with someone in their community. Maybe you want to reunite with someone in their community. Maybe you want to passionately go towards someone's community. Maybe looking at a judgment, a decision when it comes to Queen of Swords behind her back. Maybe making a decision. Maybe you feel connected to this Queen of Swords, or you feel like the mastery, this person is a master of divinity. Maybe look at a spiritual leader when it comes to the crown chakra. We'll look at the wisdom, a very wise person. Maybe you're looking at maybe their decisions. Maybe trying to look at it in their view, how they feel. Having a third party person behind their back doing adventure. Maybe Leo. Maybe think about a Leo person and a Cancer person, or an Aries person when it comes to maybe a broken heart. Maybe you're trying to stay afloat because you've got a broken heart. Maybe you've got sorrows of tomorrows. Now you're seeing the strength of someone's broken heart when it comes to maybe you trying to be maybe retreat back to maybe a Queen of Swords. Maybe you look at the wounded warrior. So maybe you had boundaries when it comes to maybe a Queen of Swords, or Queen of Swords got boundaries to come to you on your promiscuity. Because somebody went to adventure, went traveling with maybe a player and a player girl, leaving a Queen of Swords behind. So now you're looking at behind the Queen of Swords. I was making a judgment when it comes to someone's promiscuity. Someone's maybe lusty, busty, free-spirited person when it comes to creativity for some of you. Maybe you're making a decision because this person's a free spirit. Maybe you can't control this Queen of Swords. And now you're looking at maybe someone that is into me, I know. This person's friendly. Maybe looking at inventions, intuitive. Maybe looking at the logic, the reasons of probably why this person is being very rebellious. Maybe you've got different perspectives about their energy intentions. Maybe you're here today, gone tomorrow. Maybe you met this person twice in your life, and today you were gone, tomorrow you're gone. Today you were gone, tomorrow you're gone. I don't know, like a flash. Maybe look at maybe someone unique, because someone's very unpredictable when it comes to visionary, or maybe this eccentric person. Maybe you've been spiritually guided towards this Queen of Swords, or maybe you feel this Queen of Swords is a guru, or maybe a mentor when it comes to spirituality. Maybe you are running away from yourself when it comes to your own decisions, being maybe a spiritual mentor. Maybe looking at a Taurus person when it comes to institution, making a decision when it comes to maybe spirituality, religion. Maybe you went off promiscuity with a Taurus person in an institution. Maybe you went for a high level commitment with a Taurus person. Maybe using your higher self, some of you, when you're looking at a decision when it comes to maybe a Queen of Swords, someone very, very honest. Someone maybe you want to work with, but maybe you want to collaborate with a Queen of Swords or a Taurus person in an institution, or maybe a Virgo person. That's never going to fucking happen. You can start searching somewhere else. Somebody was stealing someone's personal, private, intellectual property within your team. Maybe look at a Taurus person. Maybe you're judging a Taurus person when it comes to maybe traveling with a Taurus person. Play a girl, play a boy, breaking each other's hearts when it comes to maybe bringing your ships to come in. Too much party celebrations. Maybe you're seeing the strength of the Queen of Swords when it comes to heartbreak. Maybe they just keep on going, because maybe you see the Queen of Swords as someone very intuitive. Maybe you feel like she's a very strong intuitive person, a very strong psychic person. Maybe you're heartbroken, fire signs, when it comes to your intentions, your energy, when it comes to the strength, or maybe your third party energy, when it goes to going towards a hidden feeling, talking about and gossiping to a third party person behind the Queen of Swords' back, or because you want a bit of pussy. So now you're looking at maybe a Leo person, hidden feelings, heartbroken when it comes to maybe Aries person or Sagittarius person or Taurus person when it comes to maybe a team of people. Maybe look at a Cancer person, because now you're looking at maybe being intuitively connected to someone, but maybe you're protecting your feelings because of immaturity. A King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands feels maybe intuitively connected to someone, but he was very immature. He went to maybe bring a stuck situation with a Taurus person, too busy making someone feel happy behind your counterpart's back, so you're not making no sense with your fire signs. Maybe look at a heartbreak. All right, maybe you need to learn to cry and not do theatrical crying. Actually cry from your real feelings, so you can bring in cleansing from your sadness, because it seems like you've got a broken heart. Maybe look at your judgment. You're very when your criticism when it comes to maybe working with a Aquarius person, but you collaborated with a Taurus person in an institution. You made that judgment call. You ran away from an air sign person. You went promiscuity on a sexual adventure with a Taurus person. And are you looking at running into breaking your own heart, maybe? Maybe you think about Aries person or a Leo person or Cancer person in your feelings. I am in a strong situation when it comes to strong telepathic communication or spiritual connection with the Queen of Swords, but you ignored it. Maybe you're looking at heartbreak when it comes to maybe a Queen of Wands. Maybe look at a Queen of Wands when it comes to promiscuity, or maybe an adventure with a Queen of Wands, or you look at distorted feminine, because sometimes the Queen of Swords means a third party person, a distorted feminine that you're working with, a Taurus person, or maybe a Virgo person at work, or Sagittarius person. So now you're in your feelings, maybe fire signs. Fire signs, maybe looking at closing, maybe stop being I don't want to be a player no more, with a player girl, Taurus person in this institution working together. So now you're looking at working when it comes to maybe a Gemini person, making it clear to a Queen of Swords, maybe a Queen of Wands, that they're too adventurous. They're looking for player girl, player boy, that you're making a big disaster. Now someone's thinking, maybe a heartbreak. Maybe you feel like maybe the Queen of Wands is heartbroken about someone's intentions with a Cancer person. Now you're looking at a broken heart when it seems a team of people. A team of people, maybe resting, retreating, maybe looking at a broken heart when it comes to maybe a collaboration, when it comes to a contract. Maybe someone looking at their judgment, their decision, when it comes to different perspective, when it comes to maybe King of Wands. King of Wands probably looking at maybe telepathic communication, or looking at maybe with a soulmate has gone into maybe unloved. Maybe someone feels unloved now. What goes around comes around, isn't it? Okay, we're going to do verifications. We got green and blue, all right? Before we do our second layer, I have two colors, a blue and a green. Close your eyes. Take a minute. And what color is the first thing you think about? We're training the intuition. I don't want you to rely on tarot readers or other people's opinion. Okay, fire signs, you are the lesson of power, come from the soul of the self, all right? So what color is coming out first? We're looking at blue. All right. Maybe looking at Mars, maybe look at the courage or maybe the ability to take action towards a Queen of Swords. Maybe you have that desire, all right, to be aggressive with your drive, because now you look at the soul of the self that shows you that you have the values of survival. Maybe you're in the house or concentrating your energy on maybe a reunion, all right? Or maybe you're concentrating your energy to keep your emotions afloat because of a third party person, with a Cancer person. Maybe you're looking at maybe Queen of Wands when it comes to a heartbreak, when it comes to trying to keep your heart afloat, because the heart is the seat of the soul. Maybe you think about a Queen of Swords when it comes to reunion, or maybe blending with a Queen of Swords. But you see, the Western world always says mind, body, soul, but you forget the heart. This is why most of you are heartless. A heartless soul world. Soulless people. Too promiscuous. So now you're looking at a heartbreak, 3 heartbreaks, maybe been heartbroken 3 times when it comes to your friends, your contracts, when it comes to maybe your own individual relationship. Maybe you're in the energy, okay, of Libra. Maybe you're looking at house 7 with your friends, partnerships. Maybe you're looking at when it comes to trading. Maybe you immigrated to be around your friends and family, partners. Maybe you got married and now you're looking at your own individual relationship. Maybe you made a contract. Maybe you got a partnership contract with someone on a low vibration, or you're looking at law. Maybe looking at a lawsuit, and maybe someone's heartbroken when it comes to maybe house 3. Maybe when it comes to maybe communication, someone's heartbroken because when it comes to environment, it's always about communication, about patty, malicious, gossiping bunch of women. Maybe you like to be around a bunch of women that like to just gossip. I get that. Remember, show me your friends and tell you who you are. Now maybe someone's connecting to your maybe immediate environment. We're looking at communication, looking at the intellect maybe of someone's education. Okay, maybe someone's heartbroken about a third party person, but now you're looking at entrapment. Someone is heartbroken about a betrayal, could be an air sign person, right? Because you left them in an isolated situation where you went traveling with a third party person with a sexual adventure. So you're looking at maybe going abroad, going to sunshines, having a happy time with a third party person, leaving an air sign person stuck in thoughts. Maybe for air sign person would be heartbroken, so your third party person was very happy and celebrating with a bunch of friends. That an air sign person was heartbroken while you were doing a sexual adventure with a third party person. So now you're looking at maybe blending or doing moderation. We're looking at maybe an earth angel when it comes to your decision behind the Queen of Swords' back. Maybe you're working or maybe blending your own emotions. Then I'm looking at maybe you're looking at maybe feeling unloved. Maybe you're looking at projection. Maybe your friends are happy and your third party person behind the Queen of Swords that she feels unloved, okay, because of your decision to do blending when it comes to sexual adventure with a third party person traveling around the world, didn't really care. That air sign person was stuck for 8 years and they came back to do a resolution and you ended up in another 5 years making that person stuck. So now you look at 8, 9, 10, 11 years, all right, or maybe 11, 12, 13 years. Okay, so maybe the last 5 years you kept someone stuck. You went with a third party person traveling, laughing, being malicious. Your third party person was happy, then an air sign person was heartbroken, an earth angel. So you look at your decisions when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your judgment, when it comes to your critical decision. Maybe you drink too much, maybe you party too much, maybe you like too much drugs and alcohol with your Queen of Pentacles. You went with the Star. You thought it was funny to be around a famous person, Genevieve Nadia, laughing, joking, thinking it was funny that someone was stuck, thinking that someone in the past broke their heart. You didn't want to say sorry. You could have just cut the communication, the telepathic communication, went back to your third party person. But instead, these two don't know each other, but obviously a Queen of Pentacles does. The Queen of Pentacles was studying, learning about Queen of Swords. And that's how she got through to some of their contracts, isn't it, fire sign? So now you look at maybe a Aquarius person, very grounded, a very good businesswoman, and now you missed out on opportunity. Maybe someone went for a judgment, they went for a bunny boiler, Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia. So now someone's going to spiritual prison or earth prison because the 12 juries came down and took down someone's naughty name. A businesswoman that you might know, trying to take control of someone's intellectual property. Now someone's looking happy ever after. Queen of Swords is still fucking happy. While you always happy with your family breaking the back of an air sign person. Laughing, mocking, traveling, think it was funny that someone's at home crying over a fire sign person, but a fire sign person didn't care because he went off with his entrapment with the Queen of Pentacles. They thought it was funny. The heartbreak was funny. That's demonic, people. So you look at demonic person, heartbroken, maybe a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe now there's 3 heartbreaks now. Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia, Queen of Wands, and Adiwale Kinmo Bajo. Or maybe a Cancer person says, you look fucking right, innit? So now we're looking at maybe a Leo person when it comes to a heartbreak, when it comes to a project, when it comes to God's project. It's gone into a heartbreak, went to entrapment because it was offered to a Queen of Pentacles, a third-party person that was happy to break the heart of a Gemini Aquarius person. She was so fucking happy. She's like, yes, thank you, Leo, for giving me these projects that came from an air sign person that was downloaded from God. So now we're looking at entrapment. Someone's going to spiritual prison, prison or mental prison, okay, because their soul, they don't have one. Very malicious, gossipy people think it's funny to be mocking people when it comes to their demise. It's not funny now, is it? Maybe the fun in games ain't funny no more, but Instagram looks very funny and very glamorous. But behind the scenes, it's not really, is it? Pure motherfucking heartbreaks. Now we're looking at entrapment. We're looking at betrayal. We're looking at a project that was handed by God, got into betrayal. Because it was handed to a third-party person, a Queen of Pentacles. Now you'll probably think about love. You broke your own heart when it comes to maybe looking on the internet, when it comes to maybe someone's success. Maybe looking at the success of the Queen of Swords, being a very good businesswoman, very grounded, very nurturing. She don't need no man's cocky to clocking in the morning, to clocking for work. So now we're looking at embarrassment. We're looking at embarrassment when it comes to maybe you're looking at a Queen of Swords to go back to. Maybe you've been watching this Queen of Swords because you was entrapped with a Queen of Pentacles, third-party person, laughing, mocking, finding it funny, looking at the routine while you're fucking and working with Genevieve Nadia, making decisions behind my back. So now you're looking at God's 2 of Cups. God's 2 of Cups doesn't just come with love. It comes with a whole motherfucking legacy of money. Money you can never make with motherfucking Genevieve Nadia. Oh, well, says you motherfucking right, baby boy. So now you're looking at maybe a Taurus person. Oh, yeah, in an institution, making a judgment when it comes to your routine, organizations, when it comes to plans. Maybe you're looking at the routine. Oh, yeah, watching a Queen of Swords behind their back while you're laughing. While your third-party person was laughing on a routinely basis. Oh, yeah. Now we're looking at institution. Now we're looking at a very balanced Queen and King of Swords. God has made his judgment about your dirty Genevieve fucking stinking Nadia or any other karmic that thinks they're better than everybody else. Because they've got a team of people enabling their bad, desperate behavior. So now we're looking at the devil. Never mind 5 signs, we're walking with the devil, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very happy to be working with the devil. That's their happy ever after. Trying to maybe throw spiritual dark entities. That's their happy ever after. That's what gives them fulfillment. The devil energy. Trying to make maybe a Queen of Swords angry. Now she got what she wants now. And now she can't handle it. Oh, well, go hide behind the fire sign person. Because the fire sign person would do anything for Genevieve Nadia because she's worth fighting for. Remember you said that. All right? Karma. See words? Oh, yeah. Words bring back heavy karmic debts. So now we're looking at maybe the King or Queen of Swords. You're looking at the otherwise and the wise. Maybe you want to work with a Queen of Swords, but she's angry with you because you fucked off with Genevieve Nadia, laughing, making this bitch monic me and copy me and made money off my ideas. So now we're looking at maybe marriage or stability. Maybe somebody wants to work on stability, but they walked away, didn't they? Because they went to be malicious with their hidden feelings, breaking someone's heart. Now, maybe your third-party person was heartbroken. Now, all that came out of this fucking immature bullshit was what? Heartbreak everywhere. Now, was it worth it? Was it really worth it? Okay, of course it will, because the devil likes to break people's heart, the lion heart killer. So now we're looking at maybe creative ideas when it comes to a third-party person breaking people's heart. Maybe a project's coming out, maybe from a Queen of Swords when it comes to maybe a broken heart, about hidden feelings, about a tarot reader, seeing the devil's daughter, a lover, your chosen lover. So now you're looking at maybe the strength of an air sign person, bringing the Empress. And now maybe your chosen lover, a Queen of Pentacles, or maybe even a Queen of Wands, is now looking at their own holy grail. Stop. Going to prison, spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. Now someone feels they're very entrapped now with a Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, trapped now. Oh yeah, because now someone's looking at a new beginning. While they're trapped with investing in who? Build-A-Bear, Build-A-Whore. So now someone was investing in someone's success, wasn't they? Fire signs on a routinely basis. Fire sign, fucky. Oh yeah, play a girl, play a boy. Never mind. Now someone's been judged. Maybe someone's judging this Queen of Wands as well. Maybe this King of Swords. Maybe someone's being truthful now. Okay, because now maybe looking at the Queen of Swords on the internet, running your blood clot about your success, your fake success, and your fucking broke famous bitch Genevieve Nadja. So now you're looking at maybe a very balanced King and Queen of Swords. Never mind. Maybe you're seeing this Queen of Swords being very blunt, or maybe you're in your truth or your discernment. You see a very good businesswoman in a Queen of Swords. You didn't see the value or the worth because you're too busy fucking Genevieve Nadja, isn't it, fire sign? So now you're looking at maybe a King of Wands, very unhappy now with his Taurus person because he blocked the Aquarius person for who? Genevieve Nadja. Heartbroken, is it? Never mind. In your family. Maybe this family reunion, heartbroken now because God's looking at this 2 of Cups. What's in the air? What's the elephant in the air? Genevieve Nadja's fucking decision about her happily ever after. Trying to break the heart of who? Queen of Swords by fucking King of Wands. And now you're all going to watch a cruise person come to calmer waters while you're stuck with your Genevieve Nadja. Never mind. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.